is a Blairing Out with Eric Blair show tonight at the 18th Annual Beverly Hills Film Festival for the premiere of In Your Face, the Neal Zolzower story. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Vai. What do you love about Neal Zolzower's photography skills?
Hey, let me sum up Neal. Hey, Neal, wait, Neal, Zloz, check it out. Let me give you. Okay.
My buddy Stevie.
This is Neal.
I gotta police him.
This is Neal. I'm gonna make you look the best you've ever looked. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make historical photos for you like nobody else. You're gonna go down in history with my photos, but don't fuck with me.
Nice. I love it.
I don't know where you got that from. That's
Don't fuck with me.
A photographer.
Nah, Neal is the best.
I know.
He always.
I love this guy.
I tell you.
How many dreams have been created because of a photograph this guy took that showed up in Circus Magazine?
How many kids?
I was when I was a kid. I used to get the magazines, Raves and Cream, and what was the other one? The really
punky Shit one? Parader and fucking Cream. And I used Suckus.
Suckus.
I love it.
And his photos were in all these magazines when I was a kid, and his Jimmy Page photos for me are the iconic ones. Yeah, but I mean, Yeah, it never ends.
Of course, I know. It's great. Well, he's healthy. It's important to be healthy.
He's got Buddha on his arm.
Who says I'm healthy? I don't know. Am I healthy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're in shape.
Hey,
I'm just
you got your sense of humor, and that's all that matters.
Right.
Let's
go watch a movie.
You gotta know it.
What's going on with Steve Vai right now, musically?
Well, I'm just about getting psychologically ready to make a new record, and my my focus on this one is. A lot of my records are kind of very dense and sometimes kind of compositional. This is all guitar. One guitar through the whole record.
What did you love about Randy Rhoads?
Well, I love that he had a classical influence and he was able to kind of massage it into metal in a very melodic way. And his patterns and his solos. He used to triple his guitar solos, which doing one track is hard enough, So that was all the things I loved. And it was all compact in this little body, this little skinny body with a big guitar with dots on it. It was fantastic.
Tell me what it was like writing with Ozzy for the Osmosis record.
That was one of my favorite experiences ever. I got Ozzy reached out, or his camp reached out to me because they were interested in having him work with some, variety of songwriters and stuff, So we only were supposed to get together to do a couple of songs, and we just really had such a great time. There was like 3 months of mayhem in my studio. We'd rehearse for a little while, and then I'd just see the most extraordinary stories. I mean, he's the greatest storyteller, and the stories are just really quite unbelievable. So that was, and I just, when you know Ozzy, you just... pops.
Could you ever out-talk David Lee Roth in a conversation?
No, not at all. His wit was as sharp as, a samurai sword.
What inspired your symbol, the Steve Vai symbol that we see everywhere?
Well, it's my name. It's kind of a creative play on shapes, but it's VAI. And that's really it. I like the angular pyramid structure of it.
The state of the world today. Does it scare you at all?
Not at all. I love the world. I love life. I love people. I really do. I travel the world all the time. I meet new people. I have friends all around the world. I don't watch the news and I don't read newspapers, so perhaps that's why I'm so happy. But no, I don't. The state of the world, if you do read the news exclusively and TV, you would think that the world is going to hell in a handbag, right? But there's a lot more going on in the world than what's on TV. You're allowing yourself to believe stuff that's only one very narrow perspective. But you're believing that that's the case for everything around the world, and you're cheating yourself out of the quality of life because you're buying into somebody else's fears.
I love it. With any living or dead rock star, collaborate with them, who would it be?
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's a lot of people I'd like to hang with, but to collaborate, it takes a special kind of a connection, you know. And I've been doing some things with a couple little things with Devin Townsend, and I just love collaborating with him on that level a little bit. Yeah.
You had a supergroup with him for a while in the late '80s,
90s, early '90s, yeah.
And that was T.M. Stevens and Terry Bozzio.
Yeah. It was a great band, and but he was just a little kid then. You know, he blossomed into full-blown genius, and I can count on one crippled hand the amount of people that I would apply that word to. You know,
Billy Sheehan, working with him.
Oh my God, Billy's like a brother. You know, touring with him is just the best. Billy is one of the greatest guys to tour with. He's funny, unbelievably funny, and playing with him, it was a very unique kind of connection that we had because we both like to kind of shred. And it's funny, I just recently saw a David Lee Roth show on video. Very few of them exist, you know. And it was our solo section. And I'm watching it, and I was like, how did we do that? How did we do that with these kids, you know? And just, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I just love them.
You're a spiritual person, and you work with other people that are spiritual people or have the absence of spirituality. How do you get along when everybody has a different spiritual belief?
Well, you accept them for exactly who they are and where they are, and you don't place judgment on them for what their beliefs are, because why? You know, and when you do that with somebody, and everybody's spiritual, that's what we are, you know, when you allow somebody their opinions and beliefs and you're okay with it, you know, it's all right, then that's the best gift you can give them, you know. So that alleviates a lot of stress in your life too, and people love it because how nice is it to be accepted for who you are with any kind of hang up that you have or past or fears or weird beliefs or looks or whatever. It's just fine. It's fine. Everybody is fine.
What is your opinion on maybe Axl Rose recording with AC/DC?
Well, I think that'd be fantastic, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you AC/DC can't make any mistakes, they're perfect. You know what I mean? And Axl is one of the quintessential frontmen, and he's also an incredible singer. He is. I mean, I've worked with Mike Klink, who've worked with Axl, who did the Appetite for Destruction and everything. He said Axl would come in and just nail it, first take. And there's so much connectedness in the way he sings. I think that'd be fantastic.
I think so too. Have you ever been close to working with Axl?
No.
Do you like Sons of Apollo?
Yeah, I do. I think Bumblefoot is an underrated, extraordinary player. Yeah, because I'm on this thread with him, and he sends some stuff out now and then, and I got to listen to like all his solos on that record, and he is just something else, man. He's like one of those new generational type of players.
Steve Vai, thank you so much.
The Blairing Out Show.